Could this be the best golf GPS app for both your watch and phone? Let's do it, and let's do it now. Hi everyone, my name is James Robinson and welcome to this YouTube channel. Guys, in today's video we have the Hole 19 app for both phone and watch. Guys, we're going to see if this is the best golf app for you so you can check your yardages out on the golf course. We are here at the first hole at Woolley Park Golf Club and I'm going to start with the phone. We're going to play the first few holes with the phone and then we're going to revert to the watch, which I have on here. You notice it's a lovely pink strap. It's not actually, I don't have an Apple Watch, but thanks Laura for lending me that. So you can see here, guys, on the screen we have the first hole mapped out, and depending where I want to go here I can map that out and wonder which club to hit. So I'm going to go 200 yards. That's about a 4-iron for me, and I'll give you that for now. You can put that in your pocket, but I generally keep it in my golf bag. I'm not a huge fan of having mobile phones in pockets while playing golf, so that's why for me the watch could potentially work. The general data on the watch does show us 292 to the back of the green, 277 to the middle of the green and 274. Now that is as the crow flies. If we have a look over here at the score chart here, we'll see it's 360 yards to the hole, but that is obviously utilising all of the fairway. What other data do we have on the watch? So if I slide over, you can see we can have our scorecard here, so I can keep putts, I can keep strokes, fairways missed, fairways hit, penalties, sand shots and everything else. If I did want to move on to the next hole, then I can do that, and also I can skip hole if I want to there. So it's nice and simple for me. That's one of the things which so many of these companies do wrong. They get too engrossed. So Foxy loves using, I'm not entirely sure what he uses, it's not an app, it is a generic watch, but he's like this all the time, and for me that's not really what golf's about. I want to just enjoy my golf, so that's already a good point for the watch. Now we just need to hit the shot, the easy bit. A little bit left of where I've wanted it, but sit. That's perfect. So guys, if you are interested in using the Hole 19 app on your phone or on your watch, and you do want the premium account that gets you all the good stuff, there's a link in the description for 20% off the premium. So if you want that, guys, check it out below and comment below what are we going to score for the opening handful of holes here at Woolley Park Golf Club using Hole 19. So guys, one of the huge things I love about things like this is I can be prepared for the shot. So as I drive up to the ball now, I've got the phone here. I wouldn't use both of these. I think generally I would start to trust the watch. So the watch is telling me I have 140 yards to the middle, 155 to the back, and just 125 to the front. It's very, very fiery today. That tells me I just need to hit it to the front. I can also move the screen here. My landing point's probably going to be, looking at that, around 115 yards. You can see that on the screen there. I can also tell you that it is 139 yards to the bunker on the left. I can also tell you is 135 yards to the bunker on the right. Now that's telling me 9-iron there. I haven't actually put in all my distances so far, so the more I get into this app, the more it will tell me. It'll almost be a personal caddy. It'll tell me exactly what club I need to hit. I have put the clubs in there today. So how does that compare, out of interest, to one of these? Other ones are available. This is a Shot Scope. This is a Shot Scope Pro LX. The watch says 141 to the middle, and the rangefinder says 135. That does give us slope as well. It's playing 127. Really, we just need a nice little 100-yard shot, and that is going to be a gap wedge. So you almost have all your bases covered, but I would kind of commit to one. It's not something I wouldn't want to have a shot zapper and how scientific is that? A shot zapper and an app as well. Right, let's see what we can do here. Come on, James. I want to get under par for 5 holes here. That is the aim. 100 yards and then trust it to roll down. Let's turn it over just a bit. Now sit. Yeah, we'll take that. That wasn't the best shot, it was a bit of a pull. We're going to have about 25 feet for birdie. So straight away there, that has done the job for me. I've hit the fairway off the tee, which isn't always as easy as you might think it is, and we have hit the heart of the green here on the first hole. Another thing that I think really would help a lot of golfers using the Hole 19 app, both on the watch and on the phone, is finding out where you miss your fairways and your greens. So if I would have missed this fairway, I could have put I've missed it right, I've missed it left. I can then take that data to my coach, or if I'm working on my game myself, and I can actually look at what I need to work on and try and improve as a golfer. Luckily, we did hit the fairway, and as you can see there, we did hit that green. Right, we are going to keep putting stats as well using the Hole 19 app, guys. So let's hope we don't have any more than 2 for this opening hole. 1 would be nice, kick things off with a birdie. And oh, we've left ourselves a bit of a knee knocker. Easy as you like. Guys, that is a regulation 4. Comment below, what are we going to shoot for these holes? So guys, just finished the first hole, and as you can see, we will slide over here. We had 4 strokes, we had 2 putts, we hit the fairway, don't need to touch that, no penalties, no sand shots. Next hole, on to the second hole, 358 to the back, 349 to the middle, but I want to know a little bit more than that, so where is my phone? What have I done on my phone? So if I have a look on the phone now, it has actually updated the phone from the watch, which is nice. You're not messing around with too many things, and you can see what I see here, guys. So I'm not going to go for the green here. I'm going to try and play it just past that right hand bunker. I need to hit 262 yards. Again, it's dry, it's running. I think 2 iron probably gets us there, so I'm going to go with 2 iron. And you can see here, guys, it's really making me think about what I'm trying to do rather than just smashing driver everywhere, which, let's be fair, I've done all of my life. Right, I'm actually quite looking forward to putting the stats together after the round as well, guys. If you are a bit geeky like that, like me, it could be something that you really get your teeth into to improve your game. Wind slightly off the right, and that is a knuckleball, but it's at the bunker. Miss it. Oh, that took a horrible bounce. Oh, it skirted around the right hand side of it, so we've gone right of the bunker, not necessarily left of the bunker, but that's not a great one for the stats, is it? So this is the bunker we are talking about, and I've just missed it there, so I should have around 121 yards to the middle. I don't like to kind of frame what I'm doing too much. I don't like to forward think, but it does get you in the mindset of maybe what shot you've got next if you are playing on your own, or you just don't like the people you're talking to or playing with. So as you can see, we have just missed the bunker here, rather luckily, and rather than getting the phone out again, this is where I would probably just delve into the watch. It says I've got 119 to the middle, 131 to the back. There is a back flag, so it's a 2-tier green. That's helping me quite a lot. It's going to be about 130 yards. Obviously, I'm stood 10 yards away from my ball because I've parked the buggy in a terrible position, really, to be fair. But I'll just check that when I get back to the ball, and that should tell me about 115. No, Siri, I do not want you. There we go. Right, so we're going to hit a little pitching wedge into the wind. Not going to worry too much about anything else. Just get that distance right, hit another green in regulation. And this is where I'm just not going to overthink the shot. I've got my yardage. I know what the wind's doing. It's important to think about those external factors. But apart from that, put a good swing on it, hit the distance, middle of the green, and just try and keep those stats where you want them. It's already a missed fairway. Let's not compound it with a missed green. Oh, be good. Fly. Oh! Right, let's try and tidy up here for another par. And guys, if you do have the Hole 19 premium account, then you do get a live leaderboard for all your friends. So that's something to think about if you do enjoy that bit of competition with your mates. Right, come on. Oh, be good. Release. You know what, I really enjoyed that shot. Thank you, thank you. And what I'm actually enjoying today, guys, so I've come out here on my own just to play with the app and just to see really how good it is. And for me, it's giving me a little bit of something to play for. I'm thinking about my stats, thinking about hitting fairways, disappointed that I'm missing greens, but over the moon that I'm getting up and down and having a 1 putt for the count. Next up, par 3. 4, it was 1 putt. It was a fairway missed to the right and no penalties. 1 sand shot. Next hole, 132 to the middle. However, we are back this way. So, par 3, 16 stroke index, 149 yards it says here. I have 143 yards it says on the app. I can move it to where that flag is. I know that flag's on the right hand side. Playing about 147 yards. The watch is telling me 150, bang to the middle. That's a nice A time for me, and that's exactly what we're going to go with. place you don't want to go is that bunker you can see on screen. To cover the bunker, all I need to do is hit it 136 yards. We can definitely do that even with a bad 8-iron, but we're going to think positively. We're going to think hole in one. We're going to think third hole in one of the season. One thing to bear in mind is that wind, guys. If you do start looking at numbers, you start looking at your watch, you start looking at the app, you need to make sure you are taking into account the conditions, the environment. And I think the wind's off the left, actually. We're a bit sheltered here, but I think we are into off left. It's a nice high cutty 8-iron to a tight right flag. Like that. Stay there. That was a lovely strike. Oh, it's just missed it to the right. Yardage was perfect, swing was good, just left it open a touch. Went for a bit of a sucker flag, unfortunately. As we can see here, guys, we are just to the right side. We're exactly flag high. So I've done all my prep with the app. I've just not had the best golf swing. Let's see if we can get up and down. It is a missed green, another one for the records. Let's see if we can get another up and down, keep these records going like we want to. The shot tracker is actually the most used area of the app. Most people do find. So 3 million users from what I've read. It's quite a lot of golfers actually. 3 million. Come on, imagine that on a live leaderboard. 3 million people. I think we'd be 2,900,099th. Go on, go on. Oh, the short game is on fire today. And this is where you look at your putting stats after the round and you think, oh my God, I'm actually the best putter in the world. I am actually Cam Smith, when really you've just missed every green, hit a couple of decent chips and got yourself up and down most of the time. Right, next up, drivable par 4. And the next hole could be rather interesting. It is a blind tee shot. So if it was my first time playing here, the phone app would be invaluable. And at least having the numbers on the watch would help me know how far to hit it over the trees, not into the trees. There's a hack for you. So third hole, which was the par 3, we had 3 strokes, we had 1 putt, no penalties, no sand shots, so that automatically tells us we missed the green, and we go to the next hole. Now this is really interesting, drivable par 4, as I said, it's only 255 to the back, but if we do have a look at the yardage chart here on the hole, you'll see it says 321, so people automatically assume, wow, I have to absolutely nail this tee shot to get it to the green, whereas realistically, more people should be hitting 3-wood to this hole. People lose golf balls on this hole a lot, and I think they actually lose them long rather than short. So if we look at where to actually hit this now, you'll see I can move that monitor just over to the middle, and again, 255 to the middle. We're actually downwind as well here. We don't need driver. I can hit probably a 2-iron over there and it will just chase up a little bit. The issue being, as you can see to the side of the screen there, those 2 bunkers that protect the hole. This is where the phone app for me really works. It's 251 to carry those bunkers, and I don't think we're going to do that today. I think the ground is too hard to do that and hold the green, so I think we might just hit a nice, no we're not, we're going to hit driver and we're going to try and hit the green. And you see, this is where the app's almost helping me with gaps in my bag as well. With it being summer, I've actually taken my 3-wood out of the bag and put a TaylorMade P790 UDI in the bag. But really, I could do with the 3-wood today, especially for this hole. We're going to go with drive. We're going to try and take a little bit off it, hopefully get middle of the green-ish. The bailout is left. I've seen the app. I'll put it on screen again for you there. You can see exactly where to miss it. So anywhere kind of left of the flag around 260 is a good tee shot. Right, so we know the objective, we know what we need to do. Guys, we've had 3 pars so far, not exactly lighting the world up, but not exactly boring as well. Right, we need to be tight right here. It doesn't need to be a full one either, it needs to be a nice high cutty one to try and get onto this green. Like that. Keep going. Keep cutting. It's not exactly the tag line, but remember I said anywhere left to the flag. I think that's okay. We did break the tee as well, quite annoyingly, but we're in play. So far so good with the Hole 19 app. This is actually the first time I've used it. I've not even opened it before, and I wanted to do that because I don't know about you guys at home, but for me, whenever I do get a new app that's going to help me with my golf, I don't read the fine print, I don't look at the instructions. I'm a typical bloke, but I've actually found it quite easy. I've found it quite simple to do, and that is one of the strong points that the guys at Hole 19 do say. They say is no bells and whistles on it. It should be totally stress-free, and it's proving to be that. I'm hitting the yardages that I want to. I'm just not hitting it precisely in the right direction. I can't blame the guys at the app for that. But remember guys, if you do want the premium membership, then 20% off in the discount code below. I'm going to try and find that drive. And as we can see guys, we have gone slightly long. The flag's over there to the right hand side, but this is pretty much where I wanted the mist to be. It's downhill, it's going to get away from us. We need to strike this well. Come on. Anywhere within 15 feet, give yourself a chance, be realistic. Yeah, we'll take that. Really hard to try and attack that. You don't want to go and miss the green from there, but we have left ourselves a little downhill putt for birdie. .33, and I do think that app's helped us there, especially say if this was the first time you played this hole and it was totally blind. You know you miss, you know how far to hit it, and you know that is the first birdie of the day. Right, 351 yards. I must admit I love it when things are just about right. I have moved there, but that did say 351 on the watch as well. But how far do we need to hit this? So again, looking at here, I know I generally hit it around I think today probably 280, 290. So I'll put it up to 290. That should leave us. We've not a long way in, only 80 yards in. It does say here there are some bunkers on the left hand side. They're 265. Driver all day to carry those, and that is the mind made up. That is absolutely perfect. That was on a string, you could say there. Under par. Guys, can we finish 2 under par? Get in the comments below and let us know what you think. Can we just have a moment's appreciation for that drive? That has gone miles, and the left hand side of the course was never even in play. As we can see guys, 295, 94, it took one off us, just shy of 300 to the drive that we have just played. So quite fun. If you want to know exactly how far you are hitting it, then Shot Tracker is the way. We'll save that one because yeah, we'll have a bit of that. 295. Please go, please go. Oh James, you've left it short. Stay there, stay. Oh, it's come on a little bit. That was literally so close to being good. You can see there I've literally left some ball residue on the club. I struck it really well, just needed another yard. James, fortunately that is still a green in regulation. It's a fairway in regulation. The stats haven't been too bad in today's round. Let's see if we can finish off with a 1 putt and get 2 under par for the round. It's a right to left putt, it's uphill. That is the bonus of leaving that last shot slightly short. Nice uphill putt. Oh, hold that line, that is a terrible stroke. Guys, that's 2 putts to finish on, that is a 4, that's 1 under par. We've managed to break par using the Hole 19 app for the first time. Remember guys, in the description below there's a 20% discount code for the premium version of Hole 19. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed that, smash that subscribe button below. I'm going to leave you with the stats. Guys, for me, this is one of the most beneficial aspects of Hole 19, looking at your stats after the round. You can see 4 pars and a birdie for 1 under par for the holes that we played, 50% of fairways hit, and just 20% of greens in regulation. It's a good job the short game was on fire. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Smash that subscribe button. I'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Bye.